What's up, guys? My name is Ande, and this video is for you to teach and give some help about how to get better at Warzone and how to get more kills and how to get some wins. These things are just like beginners easiest things to learn and simplest thing that you could have lost a gunfight with one-on-one or versus a squad. It can be different at a time, but this thing, if you forget, it could make you lose the game and it could make you rage. So many things, so I have a list that I want to talk about, you guys. First, let's get into the game, shall we? First thing first is your keybinds. So as a gamer that you play most of the time is FPS games, battle royale, shooter games, your keybinds are really important to you. I mean, you have to get used to your keybinds really quickly if you want to win games. If you're not used to your keybinds, at some point you might choke. If somebody's and charging at you and you don't know what to do at the time and you cannot even throw a grenade and you just what's my key to throw a grenade, you could end up dying. So these things actually can kill you really easy. You could go down really easy and you will get angry about yourself. Oh, I could have done this but I didn't. So you guys doesn't have to copy my keybinds. It's not about my keybinds, but my keybinds are set how it's easier for me, and my keybinds that I always play on Fortnite, Apex Legends, Warzone, and my other FPS games which I play sometimes. So these keybinds, like usually if I'm shooting with my left and right, because my left mouse button, that's which is easier to me, and I keep my tacticals and my lethals to E and Q, because my forward button is W key and my E and Q are beside them. So anytime I'm shooting them, I run out of ammo, I can quickly throw a grenade, C4, whatever I like, throwing knife, molotov. It's just easy. You have to keep them near to you. Like my melee is my mouse forward button, which is can I see you? Can you guys see this? Which is right here on my thumb. On my thumb. So uh, so whenever I'm near a guy, I don't have to look for a key to execute him or just melee him. I could have just pressed my thumb a little bit harder and he's dead. So keybinds are really important. It's just not my keybinds. Just go through each and every column and go to mouse. Okay, okay, okay. Just think and get what is good for you. Think and add and keybind what is easy for you. So these things, so it will help you because your muscle memory is already know that your E is a lethal, that your Q is a tactical, and your G is a field upgrade. Your muscle memory already knows, so when you want to use it, you will do it. It does automatically. Okay. So my next thing I have to tell you is the sensitivity. Sensitivity is mouse sensitivity. So mouse sensitivity is different for each person. Each person in the whole world is different because what your right hand, your left finger, and your right finger you hold your mouse, and how you move it. Some people move it with wrist control, some people move it with full hand. So when that happens, the mouse sensitivity is really different for each people. Okay, so I keep my mouse sensitivity to 15.0, and this gives me a really smooth mouse sensitivity. I can look around really quick, I can do 180, I can do 360. I'm used to this. Okay, and when you go to advanced, you can vertical, ground vehicle, air vehicle, it's you can change this. It's up to you. You have to fix to a level, go to a match, check if it's too much tight or if it's too much low. If it's too much tight, you will raise it up a little bit. If it's too much low, a little bit down. It's up to you. You have to go into a match, set the mouse sensitivity up and down, get to point that it's really smooth for your hand, and lock it there. Okay, when you've done that, it will be really good for you. And then aim down sight, which means we call ADS, which if you're in a when you're holding a gun, you zoom the gun. Easiest way to say it. The easiest way to say it is that, and the thing, the ADS should be lower than your mouse sensitivity. Okay, because think you're holding a gun without ADS, you have to quickly turn to your left and right and look ways. Okay, if it's really small, you have to turn your hand twice, thrice to check behind you. Okay, but the ADS is not like that. ADS is mean you're aiming at somebody specific. You're aiming at an enemy specific, and he will not, unless he's hacking, that's a different thing. He will he will be running on a road, on a hillside, on a cliff, anywhere. It will be slower movement because we are far. We will not ADS unless it's far, right? So he will be running really slow. You can see it's on this being on the display. You can just ADS and slowly tag him, he's dead. That's how you ADS. You should not give a bigger mouse sensitivity, higher sensitivity for ADSing unless you you are used to it. Okay. Okay, the next thing I have to tell you guys is about the loadouts. Now when you go to loadouts, people always copy and paste best streamers loadouts, best pro players loadouts, which is fine. Actually, I did that too, which is fine. But the thing I want to say is don't keep only one loadout. You're gonna need a lot of loadout if you wanna win. Okay? And the thing is, I know having a lot of loadout, you cannot use all the loadouts at once. You will use only one loadout at once. But the loadouts you choose should be matching where your next circle is, where you're gonna fight next. Okay, so I have a mid long loadout, I have a ghost loadout. When you're in a game, you will when there's a loadout drop, you will go to loadout first. Click M, check the map. Where is next circle? Where am I rotating to? If it's a wide open area in the map which you are rotating next and the circle is, you will choose a mid to long loadout. Usually I use an AR and a sniper rifle. So think you're in a wide open area, there is not much place for the enemies to hide, so you can one shot them with the sniper. Or think somebody just running on the wide open area, you can use your AR to hunt them down. It's really easy. But think the next circle and where you're rotating is lots of building area like Promenade West or like Port area, someplace like that. You cannot use a sniper rifle really good like place like that. Okay, so when you go to a place like that, you will go like a ghost. You can use a AR and a dual pistols, or you can go to a AR and an SMG. So these type of things, because SMG really will useful in close range combat, or you can use a shotgun. You can one shot them down. Okay, if you get a headshot though. So you have to choose your loadout, how the circle is, and where you're gonna rotate next. Don't forget it. Think you think when you're dropping in the first flight, you drop to superstore, you killed everybody in the superstore, you had a loadout drop. Okay, check your map. Check your map. Okay, I am going to rotate next around airport. You can use mid to long. Okay, okay, I am going to go next around the hill area, the trees. You can use the dam, you can use long range, mid range. Okay, but if you're going to a hospital, promenade, you it's not that much useful to have a sniper. It's good to have a AR and a secondary weapon as a shotgun or SMG. That's really gonna useful. Okay, the next tip I want to give you is having a sharp eye while you're in the game. Because the thing is, think you're just moving, advancing somewhere, just going to place in a vehicle or in by foot, anything. When you're moving, don't just look at your aim. Your aim is in the middle of your screen. Okay, don't forget, just have a sharp eye around your aim. Okay, if somebody is running into the aim, just click the left mouse button, they're dead, right? But just have a little bit awareness around your aim, around your crosshair. You will maybe see somebody's running really far. You will see somebody's running in the dam area, hillside. Maybe you will have a sniper at that time and you will hunt him down. Or you will see a glare, a lens flare at far. That means somebody's aiming at you with the sniper rifle. Okay, so you can quickly hide, you can counter attack, or you can just run away. Up to you at that time, whatever you need. This thing, if you didn't pay that much attention, you could one shot dead. Okay, people will hunt you down if you didn't put that much effort to these things, because some people when they're playing, they just keep their eye on the crosshair. The crosshair is there always, you don't have to keep eye on that. If somebody's running in front of you, you can just click left mouse button, the crosshairs on their body, they're dead. That's not the thing. If somebody is in a far away place and aiming at you and you didn't have any idea about this, and they could hunt you down. Okay, they could RPG you, snipe, and if they have a long range setups, AR, they could just fire at your head, you're dead. Okay, but if you have a little bit eye around the crosshair, you will see lens flares, somebody's moving, maybe a vehicle slowly moving. You will see so many things. Maybe you will see a good chest, maybe you will see some catch drops, so many things. Okay, so always have a keen eye around your crosshair, not always on the middle of the screen. My next tip is also a little bit connected to my last tip, uh, about your aim, about your crosshair. Okay, when you're moving in a field area or in a building or anywhere, you are in a high ground, you're in the low ground, always keep your crosshair in the middle of the field. That means think there is an enemy in front of you, the crosshair should be around his chest or his head. Even if there's not an enemy, the crosshair should be around that area. Some people walking, some people advancing, looking too much high up into the air. If somebody's in front of you, if somebody just jump in front of you, you have no idea. Okay? And some people just moving, advancing front, the crosshair is little bit on the floor. So if somebody's come, you have to adjust your aim to shoot. You cannot just shoot, you have to adjust your aim first shoot, so you will be already dead. But if your aim is already on the middle of the field, middle of your eyesight, if somebody is coming, it's really easy for you to aim at him and shoot. It will only take like a millisecond. But if you're looking more higher or more down, it will take more than 1 second for you to look at him and aim and then shoot. So always keep your crosshair on the middle of the field in your eyesight. Think there is an enemy and the crosshair is on their chest or their head. It's better on their head. My next tip is about kill streaks. Okay, so usually what we use in Warzone, only few kill streaks. We use mostly UAV. Mostly we use UAV, and there is air support. We can use cluster strike and a precision airstrike. Okay, so UAV, when you get always, of course you will just press a button, they will call UAV. You will see people which is not using ghost, you can see on the map with a red dot. But you will sometime use cluster strike and precision airstrike. Okay, both of these things can do high damage. Okay, if somebody is, when you're doing a cluster strike, if somebody's on the target area, he's down, he's dead 100%. Even the precision airstrike, really good. Okay, here's the thing, think somebody already have a kill streak and he's advanced to a house or somewhere, he found a chest, he opened the chest, there's another kill streak inside. Okay, so you can carry only one kill streak at a time, you cannot carry two, nothing, only one. Okay, so what you're gonna do, you just leave it there. You just, I already have a kill streak, I don't need it, and just move forward. I actually, that's really wrong. Okay, there may be somebody behind you following you, there may be somebody came to that room after you left, and he will find the kill streak. Maybe later game he will use that kill streak to kill you or to kill the last guy to or to win the game. That could happen. Okay, so when you find a kill streak, use whatever you have already in your hand. Okay, just check your map. Where you see lots of dots, put a marker on that place. If that the place is visible for you in your own eyes in the game, just use the cluster strike or use the precision airstrike. Put that place down. It doesn't matter if you get a kill or you didn't get a kill. Okay, you just did something. Maybe it damaged somebody. Okay, maybe it blow up a whole area. Then you can get the whatever the kill streak on the floor. Then move on. If somebody's behind you, they don't get any new chances to get a kill streak. So maybe you get a big kill. Maybe the kill streak you use get one kill, four kill. Maybe your full squad wipe. Who knows? It's a really good help that you didn't leave a kill streak behind, which an enemy can have. Okay, so always remember, if you have a kill streak already and you find another, don't leave it behind. Use it in that instant. If you just want, just waste it on somewhere else. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you just don't want any risk leaving it behind. Okay, my last tip for the video is about field upgrades. uh, you guys have seen the most using field upgrade is the trophy system, because the trophy system deflect reflect uh, three projectiles, which are grenades, C4, smoke bombs, any kind of lethal or tactical, and RPGs, missiles. Okay, so if you have set down a trophy system, it would save you from three projectiles. Okay, and most people use it on cars, vehicles, the big truck, the choppers. If you are just camping one area, the mostly used field upgrades is the number one is the trophy system, and the second thing is dead silence. Think you have dead silence, and you know that there is a person in this place. You know the exact place, and you know that, or you know that there's more than one person. There may be a full team, maybe two people, three people, you don't know, maybe a full four team squad. Okay, but they don't know you're there. Just use the dead silence, jump on them, shoot. They will have no idea that somebody's jumping on them, and it will be a big surprise for them. Okay, field upgrade, some people use the playing the game, the field upgrade is on their screen, but they're forgetting to use them. Okay, some people are in a car and they get blasted away from C4 or an RPG, something, maybe frag grenade, and when they die they remember, oh my god, I had a trophy system I didn't use. So you will be so much disappointed on you. You will regret that decision what you did, because you didn't think through. You think what kind of field upgrade you have at that time, and use it at the best time to win a gunfight or win a big war against four to one, four versus one. Okay, you can use this field upgrade to win actually four versus one. If the enemy is full four squad and you won, you put dead silence, you can just go behind them and freaking stab him in the back. Okay, so remember guys, always the biggest thing is keep your aim always higher. Okay, when you're moving, always check your surrounding. Do not just walk, do not just walk. Always jump, always crouch, always slide. People will not shoot you. Think somebody is aiming at you with the sniper and you're jumping, you're crouching, you're sliding. They can't get a shot, they cannot. They just, you will try once, of course he will not hit you. Of course he will not hit you. The bullet goes somewhere else away, and they just give up. They will try to use the AR, but still you're moving really fast, they cannot hit you. So they will try something else, but at the time you already know there's a guy there, so you can gun him down. Okay, so guys, remember these steps. Use these things when you're in a gunfight. Use these things when you're in a game. Plan these things ahead before you fight, and you will get more kills. This tip is an extra. When you going to the Warzone match, Do not think about winning. You don't have to think about winning. Think about killing. Okay? More you kill, more chance that you get a win. Okay? Less you kill, you will advance to maybe the top two. Maybe you will win the game. You will not feel good about yourself. I won a game. Okay, the guys will ask how many kills you got. Two. They will laugh at you, bro. So do not think about winning. Think about killing. Use these tips. Get used to them. Get used to your muscle memory, your keybinds, your aiming. Be a killer so you can win the game really easy. You will win the game with maybe 20 kills, 30 kills. You will feel really happy about yourself. You will become a pro Warzone player in no time. See you guys. See you later.